Hello all, welcome back to A Writer's Starting Line. My name is Katie, and this is my vlog to read you my original stories that I have already posted over on a Writer's Starting Line.blog. The link to that website will be in the description. And this week, I am reading out a writing prompt that I did called Dictionary. Very simple. You just pick a random word, and I just use a random word generator that I find on the internet. Just Google search, and I use the first one I find. Pick a random word from the dictionary and write something with that word as the main theme. This week, I had picked out the word helmet. As a noun, the helmet means a hard or padded protective hat, various types of which are worn by soldiers, police officers, firefighters, motorcyclists, athletes, and others. So that was the definition I was working off of. So the story, which I posted on July 2nd of 2025, is called My Job Saving Lives. And so it came from the perspective of the helmet itself. I hope you enjoy. Let's get into this. I come in many shapes and sizes. Different people wear me for reasons ranging from fun to work. I have a hard shell on the outside, and sometimes I have padding on the inside. I can be dressed up in fancy patterns, or I can be a plain solid color. All sorts of ages can wear me, from a young baby to someone at the end of their life. I serve in the line of duty, protecting soldiers, police officers, and firefighters. I am proud of the lives I save by being on their heads. Bullets, bricks, and falling beams could be the end of the line for these heroes. I sit on top of their head and could be the difference between life and death. Young children wear me when riding their bikes, so when they fall, I can protect them. Their frail heads can only withstand so much. With me, their lives stay on track. Motorcycle riders also wear me for the same reasons, though at much higher speeds. A fall for them could be deadly, but I have their head. Young babies sometimes need to wear me for medical reasons. I help shape their heads rather than protect them. This is still an important job I am proud to provide, giving the future generations the tools they need to grow. I can save lives, though doing so ends mine. I wouldn't have it any other way, so strap me on your head because you never know when I will be needed. So, short, sweet story today. I guess you could call it more of a PSA than anything. I am gonna throw in my little 2 cents here. I did recently have a friend just test driving a motorcycle, was barely going half the block up the road before he was supposed to be turning around. Thought about putting his helmet on, but was already mostly out of the driveway and decided not to. Was the one time his engine failed and he lost control of the bike. Thankfully, he wasn't going that fast, so he did come away with some cuts and bruises and luckily no concussion or anything worse. But it just goes to show you that even the most dedicated helmet wearers can sometimes become complacent. And when you become complacent is when karma comes. I guess this is the best word for it. Sorry, just my little 2 cents there because it's a recent story. Yeah, so I was still early on in my writing. A lot of my early stuff was very short, so I hope you guys stick around so that you can see a lot of what's coming. I do have a list here. I have Rosalind and the Shipwreck, which is going to be a longer fiction story. Gathering Fear is longer, and that goes back related to the abandoned island. That is part 2 of a 5-part series. 1, 2, 3. 4-part series. Sorry about that. I think I sometimes add Crystal the Genie in there, and she's not technically part of that series, but her story's related. Anyway, I'm going off track. If you would like to see more of me and my stories that I am writing, please hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell notification so that you always know when a new video comes up. I post every Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. and we've got lots more to do to catch up with the year. So I hope you stick around. Thank you very much. Have a good night.